Yeah, 6.3.
All right. 6.3, 3 or 2? I'm sorry.
3.
3. So 3 will be here.
And then number 12.
Okay. Who's asking? Shania, right?
Yeah, that's Shania.
Okay. I recognize your voice. The question would be number 2. Is it this one?
Yes, it's that one.
Okay, let me copy it and take it to the whiteboard. 12. So instead of doing 12, I'm going to do 11, which is quite similar, and I'll let you do 12 later, okay?
Okay.
All right, let me copy it. And let me switch to the whiteboard so we can write. You guys see my board?
Yes.
Okay, it's also a chat area here. In case you want to ask a question through texting or through messaging, you can do that. Okay, so if your audio is not working for some reason, feel free to communicate through this messaging section down here. All right, so let me paste the problem here. Okay, it didn't paste nicely. Let me write it down. So the question is, question is 18. A squared minus 98 d squared. So the question again says factor. So we're going to turn this into something times something. That's what factoring is. We're going to try to turn this into some expression, multiply some other expression. It's a subtraction, which will turn into a product or a multiplication. That's what factoring is. So to factor, we need to find the common factor between these two terms. We have this term minus this other term. So start with the numbers. What is the highest number that can fit into 18 and 98? What's the highest number? So basically, if you break it down, 18 is what? Is it 9 times 2? And what's 98? If you break it down into two numbers and multiply to 98, that would be? Give me two numbers. Break 98.
49 times 2.
Very good. 49 times 2. Okay, so what do you think is the highest number? What's the highest number? You can also turn 49 into 7. 7 and 7 times 2. And for this one, you can just say 3 times 3 times 2. Right? So if you can't see the highest number right away, you can always break it down like this. And you'll see. So what's the highest number that exists in both again? This and this?
2.
Only 2. So it's the only common factor. It's common means it's here and here. So that's the only thing common between the numbers. So you're going to put 2. Then we have a squared and d squared. They're not the same. So nothing is common between those two. Okay, so what we're going to do is, what's left inside now? If we remove the 2 or if we divide this by 2, what do you get? So if you get these 2 out, we're going to have this left, right? What is this?
9.
9.
We're going to write 9 here, a squared minus, and if we remove these 2 because we moved it to the front, what's left?
49.
That's right, 49. And also d squared. Do you think we're done factoring, or do we need to do something else?
You need to do something.
Okay, what do you think we need to do? Look at the inside. Can we use a formula to factor the inside? So we're going to use what we call the difference of two squares. We have a formula that says if you have a squared minus y squared is this. X minus y, x plus y. Okay, so that's one of the special factoring formulas. If when you have two squares and a minus in between, you can turn that into two factors like this. So let's apply this here. So this will be, what is the square of this?
2.
If we
9a.
square this, will be 3.
3 squared.
Oh,
3a to the second, right? Minus, if you square this is 7, right? And d
7.
to the second power. Does it look like this now? X to the second minus y to the second?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have two squares. So now we can say we're going to take the bases without the powers. The bases here, one with a minus, the other with a plus, will be 3a minus 7d. What else?
3a plus 70.
Exactly, 3a plus 7d. Okay, so first look for a common number or letter, move it outside, divide by that number, and after that, try see if you can apply one of those special factoring formulas, and this is one of them. We're gonna get disconnected very soon. Please rejoin right away, okay? Use the same link, same information. I'll reopen the meeting right away, okay?
Okay.
Did you guys, you got this problem, this example, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so please let me know if it's still not clear. You can go over it again.
So the last answer will be 2 parentheses 3a
That's right.
minus
So
70.
this is the final answer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Without these parentheses. Good. I'll see you in a second.